Season two is absolutely delightful. I love your relationship. There's so many moments of it. But my personal favorite was, without giving away too much, was when, Thea steps over bounds. Like that, a similar thing happened with my parents, and I just love that scene so much.
That was a fun one to shoot.
With love, one of my favorite parts of the series is how it's, there's obviously the romantic love, but there's the platonic, the family, like the cousin love, like, there's like the different forms that love comes in. And my question for you both, what has been your favorite act of love to be a part of as your character?
I would say quality time for Soul. You kind of see them be there for everyone else, be there for Lily and Jorge Jr., and spend time with their grandparents and spend time with Miles and Charlie. So I think Souls might be quality time for sure.
I can definitely see that, especially that scene when the birthday scene when you kind of barge into the room. That was just...
that was so fun, so fun.
I would say there's nothing more endearing to me as a person than when somebody loves my family. I think that's an act of love, and I think what I've loved about Miles' character is that Miles has developed this big love for Luis and Marta, but this like real like sort of kinship with Soul's grandfather, and they're obviously Luis and Marta are incredibly important to Soul, and so like the fact that Miles kind of wants to like look after Luis a bit, especially in season 2, I find really endearing and like a big act of love to the family in general, but also to Soul because he knows how important Luis and Marta are to Soul.
So I would say acts of service.
Acts of service.
Yeah.
Excellent. Those are wonderful answers. Well, I feel this show it shows a lot of healthy ways to approach love, friendship, relationships. How has working on the show changed your view on like your friendships and your relationships?
I would say speaking up. Miles challenges Soul to kind of like speak up. Like you better speak up for yourself before I speak up for you. And I think although that caused conflict, it forced Soul to kind of grow up a little bit, and realize like I'm an adult, and even though we're family and you're like an authority figure in my family, I'm still an adult and you should show me that respect. So I think it forced Soul to kind of speak up for themselves, and that's definitely something that I've taken with me and have always tried to like juggle and make sure I do, and sometimes, didn't feel like I had the courage to. So definitely speaking up for myself.
That was a great answer.
Thanks.
I would say I think the thing that Soul and Miles have really reinforced to me or taught me is that just really to take ego out of relationship. Like when a conflict comes up, you don't like get into a fight just so that you can be right. You set that stuff aside and you start working on what's best for the common good of this relationship, and like let's really listen and not just get our defenses up and all that stuff. And I think that's the way Miles and Soul really like to work things out, and it works for them, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Definitely agree. That's my time. Thank you, Isis. Thank you, Todd. Can't wait for everyone to see season 2.
Thank you so much.
Okay.